Bring 'em all
So
on.
step up if you wanna get hurt.
Suckers wanna.
Hey! Welcome to Totaled, the Bollywood edition. My first Hindi film. Alright guys, so we're gonna be totaling Mary Kom today. My first Hindi movie that I'm reviewing, not that I've ever seen in my life. But this movie stars Priyanka Chopra, the Pitbull, I'm hotter than the tropics. So it's her, and she was in there, and when I heard that she was gonna be playing a boxer, I was expecting something, well, something. And by the way, great job on the director's part for finding someone that looks so much like Mary Kom. I mean, visionary, man. I mean, shit, I didn't know that I could play Tony Jaa or Bruce Lee. I guess I just have to wake up really early in the morning, huh? Anyway, all jokes aside, y'all can tell that I'm about to rip this movie up. And before I do that, I just want to say that the only good thing about this movie is that it's based on a real person, and this lady actually did all the stuff. But then that's where it ends. That's it. This movie is just, there's points in this movie that even though they happened in her life and she actually did them in real life, like there's a part where she beats the fuck out of a dude in like 45 seconds. And she actually did that. But then the way they showed it in the movie, you're like, oh my god, where's Salman Khan? Is he about to come out, rip his shirt off? What's going on? So the movie starts with Mary going through that typical bullshit, you know, in the village, getting f***ed up, getting water, you know, boring shit, right? And then she wants to leave because who doesn't, right? So then she decides to be a boxer. What happened? She meets a trainer. She meets the love of her life. It all happens in this typical movie order. And then she begins her rise to the middle, because she never got to the top, the real person, but she begins her rise to the middle. And of course, she encounters a douchey, snaky, for no reason, mean as fuck all the time antagonist. And who is that? The head of the boxing commission, who is Mr. Sharma or Khanna, or who gives a shit, because obviously the director doesn't, because he didn't even write him enough of a character. Like, why does he hate Mary Kom so much? We don't know. It's very two-dimensional, and he has his own like soundtrack when he comes in. He shows up. No! Stop! It's old, I seen it. Of course, just like every good biopic, they left out some of the coolest things about the real person. Did you guys know that Mary Kom started an all-women fight club to teach women how to defend themselves against sexual abuse? Pretty badass. Now, there's a person that played Mary Kom in the movie. Now, this person is quoted as saying that she hates working out and she views it as a punishment. Now, what you gonna do if you hate working out and you view it as a punishment? I know, play a boxer! Play a boxer! Cause it's not like boxers work out all day. All day, they run, they spar, they lift weights, they hit the bag. That's all they do, Priyanka Chopra. And clearly, honey, you didn't do any of that. You look the same as you did in that Sorry, in that Desi Girl song. You look the same. They can give you a lot of muscles and a lot of edges and cuts in the Photoshop poster, Priyanka Chopra. But when I go to watch the movie and you can't even throw a hook, how does it look? Stallone's not a boxer. He's just an actor. He's never boxed a day in his life. Matter of fact, he gets his ass beat training for Rocky all the time because he loves boxing. That's why he did Rocky. You don't even like working out. Why'd you do this movie? Okay, so this is a hook. This is a Priyanka Chopra hook. How you gonna favor the camera in a fight? How you gonna favor the camera in a fight? How can you guys make a boxing movie where the boxing is bad? Completely real with you guys, the real Mary Kom is an amateur champion. She was 5-time amateur champion. Now, that's not like an actual boxer. Just to put that out there. Now, I hope I get trolled in the comments, because I'm only gonna ask you guys one thing if you guys troll me in the comments. Have you seen a Mary Kom fight? Have you seen a Mary Kom fight? The answer to that question is no, you have not seen a Mary Kom fight. Or maybe you did like once in 4 years when you saw in the Olympics and she got her ass beaten and she got bronze. But what I'm trying to say is, yes, she did accomplish a lot, but she was an amateur champion. Manny Pacquiao has a much more inspiring story than Mary Kom does, and he has a Nike contract, and he's the champion of the world, and he's famous everywhere. I'm just saying, let's not just salute mediocrity. She got a bronze. Let's think about that, and I'm gonna give this movie the good old 2 stars out of 5. Like if you concur, subscribe if you're swell.
Bring them all
So
on.
step up if you wanna get hurt.
Stop this one.